What is the common thread between Bernard Arnault, the CEO of Louis Vuitton, who made the brand a household name in the luxury industry, and third richest man in the world? Carlos Ghosn, the genius businessman who saved Nissan, a company on the verge of bankruptcy, from doom, and Jules Brunet, who went on to become the main inspiration for the movie The Last Samurai. They all attended Ecole Polytechnique, one of the most prestigious universities in France. The school was founded in 1794 by mathematician Gaspard Monge during the French Revolution and was militarized under Napoleon I in 1804. The goal was simple: to win battles in an era where technology was taking more and more importance. Bright minds were needed more than ever. Thus, it was the mission of Ecole Polytechnique to train capable engineers that would help design the finest and most brutal artillery weapons that will help Napoleon conquer Europe. Thus, the students were given very complex lectures on fields as disparate as physics, mathematics, and chemistry. After which, they took exams to see if they could enter the civil service directly or if they should continue with their studies. In fact, the name Polytechnique came from the association of poly, meaning many, and technique, which reflects the broad panel of courses that are taught there. They spearheaded the development of weapons in the French army and were cherished by the emperor. The latter went as far as saying, "I am not letting my golden eggs hen die," when polytechnicians, students of Ecole Polytechnique, asked to defend Paris when France was attacked in 1814. And that tradition persists until today, where many of the French Nobel Prize winners have studied or given lectures at Ecole Polytechnique. This is the case with the 2022 Physics Nobel Prize winner Alain Aspect with his experiments on quantum entanglement. Therefore, you have to keep in mind that before being businessmen, Bernard Arnault and Carlos Ghosn are bright scientists who have a deep understanding of math and physics. And that is what has helped them build the giants that are Louis Vuitton and Renault Nissan. Until this day, Bernard Arnault still is deeply passionate about mathematics as he gives problems to solve to his younger children, aiming to go to the same university as their father. This also helped them develop a strong analytical and problem-solving mindset, which has been a crucial factor when dealing with real-time problems. Because, as you know, business is mostly about solving problems. So, we can say that they are closer to the engineer CEO profile, such as Elon Musk, Jensen Huang, and Lisa Lu, than the guys who got their business MBA at Harvard. But now, how come are those two men such ruthless businessmen? One fact that very few people know about Bernard Arnault is that he used to be an officer in the French military. This is in part because Ecole Polytechnique is still a military school, even after the death of Napoleon, and it allows its students to take part in military operations or work in military research facilities. This has helped Bernard Arnault refine his leadership and management skills. The same goes for Carlos Ghosn. They both had the opportunity to learn leadership and had men under their orders at one of the strongest military in the world. Finally, how can we talk about Ecole Polytechnique without mentioning the power of its alumni network and connections? Who says military school says link with the state and therefore with the French industry? In France, many industry leaders have been to Ecole Polytechnique, meaning that for Arnault and Ghosn, who were looking to begin a business in their respective fields, they could count on many entrepreneurs who have been through the same process and could lend them a helping hand. This is especially true because Ecole Polytechnique alumni share a true brotherhood among themselves, calling each other comrades and helping with a protective hand the young graduates. So I use the word university when I refer to Ecole Polytechnique, but in France they are called a grande école. That is, an alternative educational system alongside the mainstream French public university system that caters for teaching, research, and professional training in a single academic field, such as engineering, architecture, business administration, etc., etc. So to get into a grande école, you need to do 2 to 3 years of preparatory classes where you are trained intensively in math, physics, and computer science before taking a final exam. These grande écoles, alongside Polytechnique, are criticized for their elitism and therefore lack of diversity. A study has found out that the children of executives and teachers are more likely to enter the écoles than children from lower income families, and that children of employees are 50 times more likely to enter than that of workers. The school has tried to tie alliances with other French grandes écoles to get more recognition internationally, and is today still considered as one of the top schools in France. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you liked it, please press the subscribe button. It means much more than you think for me, and I will see you next time.